皆さん、こんにちは。最近は元気ですか？今、レッスンは、ちょっと短い。近い。Okay, anyways, I just saw. Um, how to tell age. We're gonna be starting. This is the final lesson. I should say this is the final lesson of the preliminary Japanese. And I might be posting an assessment next week, as long as lesson 1A. So we're gonna be doing lesson 1, which is actually getting into drilling you in vocabulary and not having you just having all the hiragana. Um, so you should know all of the hiragana, all the regular hiragana, and diacriticals by now. I can kind of forgive you if you don't know the diacriticals, but you have to know the regular hiragana, or else you can't progress in Japanese. Simple. How to tell age is our first thing. I should have added the question for it. But the question is nansai desu ka? Nansai desu ka? Okay, nansai desu ka? So the desu ka we already learned. That means is it? So is it? Nan means it's from nani. So nan means what? Sai means age, and which you should have already known from the basic vocabulary. Nansai desu ka means what age are you? So to tell age, you do number plus sai. So and there are exceptions. So the exceptions are 1, 8, 10, 11, 8, 20, 21, 28, 30, etc. Okay. And the first age is Issai. So I've said this small su in the first ever lesson. It means you have to wait a little bit before saying the next syllable. So it's Issai. So it'll be two S's. So Issai. So Issai, right? Number 2, Nisai. Number 3, Sansai. Number 4, Yonsai. Not Yosai. Not like time. 5, Gosai. Number 6, Rokusai. Number 7, Nanasai. Number 8, Hassai, not Hachisai. So it's like the Hapyaku. It's like the Hapyaku. It's or Hassen. So Hapyaku or Hassen. It's like that, but it's Sai instead. So Hassai. Number 9, Jusai. Number 10, Jusai. It's not Jusai. It's Jusai. So this Ju is one word, and you'll be learning it later. Same as Q. This Ju is one word, so it's Ju. It's Ju because there's no hiragana that is J-E-U. So you have, and that's G. If you've learned the diacriticals, that's G. That's U. So that's Ju. Okay, so Jusai. And normally it would be Jusai, but in this case there's a small su, so it's Jusai. Right, I need the pointer. Okay, this is Nijusai. 20, Nijusai. 18, Juhasai. 11, Juisai. 41, Yonju Isai. 58, Goju Hasai. 100, Hyakusai. Oh, it might be Hyakusai. It's no one's 100, so there's not many people who are 100 years old. Therefore, I think it's just Hyakusai. If you want to say and a half, put han at the end of the sentence. I think this works for age. It definitely works for time, but I think han works for age as well. So my mother, using all the grammar we learned already. Watashi no okasan wa 38 sai desu. And you should know how to read all of this except Ju. So, Watashi no okasan wa 38 sai desu. Next up. Okay, I should have had 2 more pictures here, but whatever. School in Japan. I'm going to be telling you random facts about school again. Most junior high and high school students require uniform. If you don't have a uniform, or if you don't follow their dress code, they're going to look at you weird, or in worst case scenario, they're gonna send you to the office and have you counsel and instantly change your clothes. Um, if you are if you oh god sorry if you're in school, you normally change into your slippers. I think you can walk into the school with shoes, then change into your slippers. And there's a designated place where you can walk only if you're wearing shoes, and the rest of the school you have to wear slippers. Um, but in school, students normally change into the slippers because, of course, Asian houses are very clean. So, and you're not supposed to wear shoes in your house. Therefore, you're not supposed to wear shoes in school as well. All the classes are normally taught in the homeroom. All the classes, there's one class that you stay in for pretty much the whole day, except PE and science. Because science, there's all the chemicals and stuff, and PE, well, you just run in PE, and you play sports. So you can't play sports in a classroom. But all the classes are taught in the homeroom, and if uh, and the teachers move their stuff rather than the students. So the students don't have to move anything. So the teachers are basically the ones that have the harder time. And you've probably seen this before from some video. But the Japanese students clean their own classroom, especially like elementary, middle, and junior high school. I can't call it middle school because it's not called middle school. It's called Shugakko, which actually basically means middle school. So I'll call it middle school from now on. But junior high is the old name. So some schools have a designated time where students clean their classroom. Uh, since the students are, if they want their students to be, I guess, prepared in daily life, because how many of us actually clean our classroom, clean our house, or clean our workplace? Just be honest. If you don't clean your workplace, you might as well not work in your workplace because it's your job to keep your workplace clean. It's also the student's job. The students are at work basically when they're going to school. So if they don't keep their school clean, they're not going to be able to learn anything, which is a part of their job. Okay, so clubs are a very integral part in school culture, and we can see that in America as well. Although the Japanese, they don't really care about clubs for college entrance, and the people who participate in them are very dedicated. So they don't just go to the club 1 or 2 days and then leave. They actually like really they enjoy the club a lot. Um, I think there's no law saying that you don't have to, yeah, like clubs have to be free. So there there's a slight possibility that their parents might have to pay for the club, which obviously boosts their enthusiasm and wants the parents to force the kid into doing that club. Oh no, okay, this is not the next one. Next, got another grammar. So we have ne. We don't have any vocabulary this time. It's just grammar. We have the particle ne, yo, and yone. So the interjections ne, yo, and yone use a lot in conversation. I don't think I hear yone. About to show you a video. It's from Easy Japanese, and I don't think I've heard a yone, but there's definitely one ne and one yo, and I'll only show you about 2 minutes. Ne means right or I see. It's to confirm. So like, そうですね. You see it, hear that quite a lot as well. そうですね. Right? Yo means I tell you. It's not that much it's not that like heavy of a term, but it's like yamero yo. That means I think you've heard that in anime quite a lot. Yamero yo. It means stop it. That means I tell you stop it. Like don't continue it, or else I will get really mad. So yo is like an emphasis or particle. So and if you combine them two together, it's is it really? That means you're doubting, but you're telling the person that you're doubting. So desu means is it really? 彼らはあなたのお父さんですよね. Is that really? Or you could say 本当に, but ですよね. That means Is it really? Or it really is your dad, huh? So I just said, is that your dad? Is that your dad? Is that really your dad? Or that really is your dad, huh? So I have a sentence right here. You don't have to know any of this kanji or anything. You do have to know the yone part and the yo part though. So coronavirus wa hayaku usuta yone. That means the coronavirus quickly spreading. Coronavirus, I should say all, but why is more prevalent, I guess. Or I could use ga as well, but I should have said all. Coronavirus or hayaku usutta yone. Coronavirus is surely spreading quickly. Hi. Sono wa anata ga, I don't know why there's two ga. Anata ga kiyosketa hoga ii yo. I recommend you, or like I suggest you be careful. Hi. Sono wa, that means it. Anata ga, you should be careful. I suggest you be careful about it. It's really complicated, but I don't need to go over Japanese grammar yet. Okay, so I'm gonna show you the intersection. Okay. See, she just used the ne. She literally just used the ne. I don't know if the sound is on. Oh, sorry. See, there's just a ne right there.
友チョコとは女の子の友達にチョコっていうのはどういうチョコレートですか？女の子同士で食べるチョコレート。何チョコ思いつきますか？本命チョコ。大好きな人にあげるやつ。
See, and if you're watching this video, you should try to get some of the patterns that these people are. You should try to get some of the patterns that these people are trying to. These people are trying to interject in order to use them in your regular day life. I'm still learning, obviously. See, there's a ne right there. I'm still learning, obviously, but some of these patterns I still don't know. Like, I don't regularly use nandesu ka. I don't regularly use nakunatte or nakimasu ka, or those types of patterns, or like sono ga. I don't use those types of patterns often, so I'm still learning. See, there's another ne. See, I just heard another ne.
手作り派ですか？買う派ですか？手作り派です。作る派ですか？買う派ですか？作る派です。友チョコは毎年作る派ですか？
Yeah, I just heard it. There's another ne right there. There's another ne right there.
ちなみに本命の方は向こうが作ってくるので。
Another ne. I have a lot of ne, like no yona. So desu ne.
チョコレートは手作り派ですか？買う派ですか？買うタイプかな。手作り派ですか？買う派ですか？本命チョコは。買います。買いますか？私も買う派です。どういう基準で選ぶんですか？食べたいやつ。自分が食べたいやつ。私も自分が食べたいやつを2人でこうシェアするみたいな。なるほど。
Okay, so as you can see, a lot of ne is used. Yo is not used as much, but the previous video I watched, the Easy Japanese number 13, I think, number 13, yo ne was used. So yo ne is often used whenever you are expressing surprise. So if you're surprised that someone does something, you can add yo ne and make it a question by arising like interjection. No, that's not the end of the presentation. Hiragana compounds. This is the final barrier of hiragana that you have to learn. It's So the Ju that I've been saying and the Q I've been saying would make sense if you were to learn these. So as you can see, all of the small characters right here, they're called small hiragana. They are all ya, you, or yo, and ya, you can see ya, you, or yo a lot in these. Ya, you, yo, ya, you, yo, ya, you know, cha, chu, cho, ya, you, yo, ya, you, yo, ya, you, yo. Okay, and then all of these are the E versions of the verbs, the E versions of the hiragana. So ki, gi, shi, ji, chi, ni, ki, bi, pi, mi, ri. They're all E. Obviously, there's no yi or we. It's just ki, gi, shi, ji, chi, ni, bi, pi, mi, and ri. And if you combine them with a ya, you, or yo, you will get a different way to say it. In this way is kya, q, kyo. So it's ki, ya. You kind of say ki, ya, but you combine it together. So kya, q, kyo, ya, you, yo, sha. Okay, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 exceptions where you don't say ya. So for sha, you don't say xia. You just say sha. So sha. Shu. So shukan, shufu, shukudai. Right? Like I say every day, shukudai. Every time you watch this presentation, shukudai. Sho, jisho, or toshokan, library. Ja, ju, jo. You don't say jia. You don't say jio, jiu, jio. You just say ja, ju, jo. And then cha, chu, and cho. So basically, just the two hiragana, the hiragana that isn't conventionally in their line, is not conventionally said when it's compounded with a word. So for example, sa, shi, su, se, so. It's not sa, si, su, se, so. It's sa, shi, su, se, so. So the shi is the reason why it's not shia, it's just sha. Same thing for ja, same thing for ji and cha. So ta, chi, su, te, to. Cha, it's not ta, ti, tu, te, to, it's ta, chi, su, te, to. So the chi is irregular in its line. So therefore it's not chia, it's just cha, chu, cho. Okay, and then ni is regular, nya, nyu, nyo, hya, hyu, hyo, hyaku. We've learned hyaku, that means 100. Bya, byu, byo, byoin, or byoki, that means sick or sickness and hospital. Pya, pyu, pyo, mya, mu, myo. Mya, mu, myo, I've never seen these used except mu. Mu I've seen used, but mya and myo I've never seen used. So yeah, I'm pretty sure I've said ya before. It's really hard to say ya, ryu, yo. It really is hard because I keep saying ryu, and ryo, but it's ya, ryu, yo. Ryu is ryugakse, that means international student, and ryoko or ryokin, that means salary, and no, the first one is travel and the second one's scout. Okay, that's it. That's the end of the presentation. That's the end of all 6 preliminary lessons. The shukudai is to remember all hiragana and compound. That's really important because I will not be including hiragana anymore in any of my presentations. I've already started not including hiragana to help you just digest the hiragana. You have to digest the hiragana. There's no other choice except digesting it. The katakana, which is the second writing system, you can digest that later. It's not extremely important. I'll probably just be writing it in like capital letters, and yeah, I'll be writing it in capital letters. So anything that's written in katakana, I'll write their meanings in capital letters. maybe parentheses, but if not, you don't have to know that yet. You will have to know that later though. And kanji, I will introduce one like every lesson maybe. But that's it. You've learned more than 95% of what people are. No, I put that number higher. 98% of what people know say that they're going to learn in Japanese, but gave an excuse to not learning it because of some reason like I don't have enough time, or I gotta have a social life, or I can't do it, it's too hard. So you've surpassed all of them, you've separated from all of them, you've advanced from that. Now you have the mindset to continue learning, and I wish you the best of luck in learning in the future. And if you continue with this video series, you will learn more than 98% of what people say that they're going to learn, or actually are going to learn. So that's just my little speech right there. Anyways, 失礼します。